നമ്മൾ കേൾക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന പ്രളയത്തിൽ പെട്ടുപോയ ഒരു സുന്ദരിയുടെ കഥയാണ്. വെൽക്കം ടു ദി ഷോ അപൂർവ ബോസ്. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good.
അത് തന്നെയായിരിക്കും നമ്മുടെ വ്യൂവേഴ്സിന്റെ ആദ്യത്തെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. Just to see Apoorva Bose in flesh and blood and just to know that you're completely fine. Yeah. So you're back, you're rocking and looking great as usual. I loved your outfit.
Thank you so much.
ട്രെക്കിങ്ങിന് പോകാനായിട്ടുള്ള ആ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത ടൈം മുതൽ നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം.
Yeah.
Who gave you the idea and why did you go to Kashmir?
Yeah, so it was there on my bucket list. Kashmir, Himalayas, it was like right on top of my bucket list. But trekking, I really wanted to do it because adventure sports are so I wanted to go alone, as in without any group. Appa Amma is like, adu nadakilla endayalum. Angane irikkumboഴാണ് so one of Amma's friends, but she was talking about going to, Himalayas. It's called Kashmir Great Lakes trek ennu parnittu. I was like, ഞാൻ പോണ്ട് കൂടെ. So I didn't even ask her ഞാൻ വരട്ടെ. I'm just like, I'm coming. Just give me the details. So I asked her. It all happened in one day. I decided to book. I didn't think much. പിന്നെ അമ്മയ്ക്കും അധികം തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ സമയം കൊടുത്തില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. പോകുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഏറ്റവും പേടിയായ സമയം ഡിസ്ക്ലെയിമർ സൈൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പം. So that's when they say, in case of death also the organization is not responsible എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്. So I was okay. I was like, what's going to happen? I'm just going to see the Great Lakes. So ഈ സമയത്താണ് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ
ആ സമയത്ത് അത് സൈൻ ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് ചിന്തിച്ചായിരുന്നു?
ഇല്ല, I didn't think much because
എന്തെങ്കിലും പറ്റിയാലോ ഇങ്ങനെ ഈ ഒരു സിനിമയില് കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ സൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുമ്പോ അവൻ കുഴിക്കുന്ന കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? അത് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നോ? ചെവിയിൽ മൂളുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു?
ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ അതൊന്നും ആലോചിച്ചില്ല. പിന്നെ അമ്മ saw the disclaimer and then she started flipping. She's like, ഇത് എന്താ സംഭവം? Like she thought മൂന്നാറൊക്കെ ട്രക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന പോലെയൊക്കെ ആയിരിക്കും സംഭവം and she didn't think much. Yeah, and that's how I kick-started my trip on the 30th.
Okay. Yeah. അതിനുശേഷം ഉണ്ടായ സംഭവം
30th we got there and avada we met at the tourism സ്ഥലം. So we met all of us, like around 16 of us. We all met there and and we had to go to Sonamarg എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു സ്ഥലം. So that was like our base camp. Appo 30th night we had to stay there and 31st മുതലായിരുന്നു trek begins. And then we all got into one huge car and it was like a proper excursion ഒക്കെ പോകുന്ന പോലെയായിരുന്നു ഫീലിംഗ്. പോകുന്ന സമയത്ത് there was this one guard പോലത്തെ ഒരു ആള്. So he came up and he's like, എന്തിനാ പോകുന്നത്? So we were all like, trek. He's all like, മഴ this time is like really bad. So നിങ്ങൾ എങ്ങനെ ട്രക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്? So we were all like, ഇല്ല, നമ്മുടെ ട്രക്ക് ആൾക്കാരൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞൊന്നുമില്ല, like our trek leader and everyone. So we were like, okay, fine. അപ്പം നമ്മളാരും we're not taking it seriously also. So we got to the base camp and we all were staying in tents. പിന്നെ gadgets ഒന്നും ഉപയോഗിക്കില്ല and we were all in sleeping bags and bathroom മാത്രമേ ഒരു ഇത്തിരി പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നുള്ളൂ because we had to dig our own pit. So that was like experience of your life അതായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷെ I don't know, somehow we were all like ഭയങ്കര തണുപ്പായതുകൊണ്ടാന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു നമുക്ക് ആർക്കും ബാത്റൂം ഒന്നും പോകേണ്ട വലിയ ആവശ്യമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. Next day morning we all got up and it was really sunny അന്ന്. So we were like, തലേ ദിവസം ഭയങ്കര മഴയും പിറ്റേ ദിവസം it's like sunny, there's no trace of rain there. But we were like, I mean, there's not going to be any problem and all that. So we trekked to about 7,500 feet Anna. Started around 7:30 in the morning to around 6:30. Continuous we had to walk. So നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിൽ we had small things like apples and all. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ പോകുന്ന വഴി we used to have that because it reached a point where he said നമ്മളിപ്പം ഒരു point എത്തും, you'll leave all the trees behind, you'll see the last tree and from there the trek is going to get more difficult. It is also രാവിലെ we get up and it starts snowing. And we were all like, it was really sunny. I mean, like, how does it change? And he was like, you can't do anything about it. Like, welcome to Himalaya, sort of thing. We were all like, oh, okay. I mean, that's nice, interesting. And പക്ഷെ അന്ന് വൈകുന്നേരം ആയപ്പം it started being sunny again. Start ചെയ്തു ഒരു 10 minutes കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പം it started raining heavily. But now we couldn't do anything because we'd already moved to the next place. So we had to go there. So Anna, it was very difficult for me because I'm asthmatic generally. So as you climb higher, because of the oxygen levels, two of us, Ayaz and Arnita was another guy. So Ayaz and I, we had major issues with our breathing while we were walking. And then we took a long time to reach. We got there only about 5:30, 6:30 ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. അന്ന് രാത്രി മുതൽ മഞ്ഞ് പെയ്തിട്ട് the entire place is covered in snow. So this is the only, this was like 12,500 feet ആയിട്ടുള്ള സ്ഥലം was a place where it was not supposed to snow at all. അന്ന് രാത്രി തണുത്ത് വിറച്ചു because there's no you can't start a fire because it's snowing continuously. So we're all like, okay, I mean snow is not that good എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ഇതായി. And പിറ്റേ ദിവസം എല്ലാവരും കുറച്ച് ഡിപ്രഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു because it was still snowing really heavily. So we were like, okay, I mean, so what's going to happen to us? We're going to be stuck here. And they were like, innu theerum, innu snow nikkum naka parna. That guy is like, I can feel it naka parna. He was all like bangere idha. So we didn't have the shoes for snow, and we were not equipped with clothes, and most of our socks got wet because because we didn't expect it to snow, and it was crazy. Pinne like ini jeevathil snow kananda ennulla idayi because we saw too much of snow, and we couldn't sleep at night because the guy told us that like snow ingane tent inde avada kuriyum. So every like 5 to 10 minutes you're supposed to dig it out. So you're supposed to get out, take a shovel, dig it out and come back. We're like, oh madhya. And our samayathe, I think all of us went a little down, and the next day we're all like, we're going to walk back. So 5th morning the trek leader was like, this is at your own risk, but we have to walk back. I can't tell you how difficult. So 5th morning we all got up at 6:30, and nammada kailulla endengilokke ittu whatever layers that we had, we put that on, and my shoes were completely like wet and drenched and all, but we had to make do with whatever we had. So I think that day was probably the most difficult day of the entire trek, including the floods.